This is not a technician bench, this is a testing bench.
I see.
Okay? The difference is that he only tests for problems, and if there's a problem, he puts it aside.
I see.
And then the technician takes care of it.
I
so
see.
this way we can have him moving through products quickly.
And you can see that he's making notations as to what has been tested okay.
Yeah.
So this is actually on the top shelf, or maybe the second to top.
Yeah.
He had a whole stack. These are all been tested and they're ready to be boxed and have serial numbers attached and be able to be shipped out.
That's right, that's right. So we test it in different stages.
Sure.
We test it at the PC board level.
Okay.
And then assembly level, and then the final level. You know,
And
so
essentially on this oscilloscope, he's essentially testing out probably an EQ control.
Yes, it looks like
and
it
it's
is
showing
doing
exactly
that,
what
yes.
he's working on there.
Yes, and then you can also see the overdrive. That one is no, actually it's an EQ, yes.
Got
because he's putting in a square wave, and the EQ changes the shape of the square wave, yeah. And of course, you know, normally we have a book for everything. It's right here, you know, all the products and the testing procedures, all that. But after a while, when you did this for a while, you don't need the book.
You don't need the book anymore.
Yeah.
Correct.
But if we train somebody, or he forgets, then he pulls it out and you can look it up, you know, what to look for. But we try to do everything very meticulously. Then this is the final packaging. We clean it up and put the serial number on it, put a nice sticker in there so you can put it on your bumper sticker.
Fantastic.
And owner's manuals. And then she keeps a log, you know. We also have batches, so we know what batch, you know, went out, and
a way you can serialize the product and know when it was created, what day it was actually made. As a matter of fact,
we can research it too. Like some people want to know when this was made or sold, and we can tell them that. We know that it went to Japan or went to the UK.
I see.
So we keep very good records of that.
Fantastic.
There's some storage area here. You can see some RBIs, some PSAs.
Fantastic.
And some pallets that we put stuff on. And if it gets out of hand, then we just roll it into the freight elevator. The downstairs areas are the same footprint as this, but it's all storage.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. And this is our shipping area. So the UPS comes here.
Okay.
And so when we have smaller shipments, it goes out of here. When we have bigger shipments of pallets, then it goes out of there. Sometimes we have containers, but most of the time we deal with U.S. dealers, and then we just have, you know, like these size of boxes, you know, a couple of them.
But suffice it to say, Tech 21 is a global company.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Almost everybody here is a musician, except the ladies, but most of the guys working here are coming from musical backgrounds, so we're very picky with, you know, the sound quality.
Sure.
And we don't want products going out that one sounds this way, the other one sounds that way.
Fantastic.
You know, we want to have a consistency because people expect that.
This now actually concludes our tour with the Tech 21 of the Tech 21 factory with Andrew, and we very much appreciate your time today, Andrew. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And you're watching the Musician Network. Stay tuned.